Your expertise here was voodoo.
Yeah, but it's a totally different thing now.
Yeah,
I mean, the movie's established sort of the, I don't know, what would you call it? Like
archetypal zombie.
Yeah, well, the archetypes and also the rules. I'm kind of like how vampire movies, establish what a vampire is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then it's like then anybody gets to make these movies. It's like if everyone made light sword.
Yeah, but it's got to be flattering.
Space Knight movies now. They didn't call them Jedi. They're not light sword.
It's got to be flattering, though, to know that you've influenced that many people or influenced an entire genre. I mean, it has to be flattering in some ways, more than just feeling like you're ripped off all the time.
I'm sure it doesn't flatter his bank account.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
And then he's still making zombie movies that are fucking direct to DVD.
Oh, really? I didn't know that he was.
That is the problem.
That is the problem. He's making stuff like Survival of the Dead.
So he was ahead of his time.
And the Dawn of the Dead remake. Is making $100 million. $115 million. Starring. The dude from Modern Family.
Yeah. Phil,
he was in that?
He was the bad guy.
He was like the jerk. Oh. What is his name? Phil Dunphy. That dude's awesome.
On Modern Family. That's his character's name.
Also had a zombie baby in it.
Oh, yeah, it did have a zombie baby. That's right.
Spoiler.
If you haven't seen that 2006 movie by now.
Is that when it came out, 2006?
I'm guessing.
I thought it was older. It was older.
Might be
than
older than that.
Was that the first time in the remake that you see fast zombies, or did that happen before?
That was the problem with that movie, Fast Zombies.
Well,
yeah, that was the first Fast Zombie.
I think that's. I mean, it had to happen eventually, right? You can't be scared of something that.
Sure, you can. They overpower you with their sheer numbers and the fact that they're tireless. They never stop.
2004.
2004.
So you're against fast zombies?
Oh my God! Yes, it's terrible.
The name of the actor is Ty
Burrell, right? Yeah.
Burrell? Something like that. That's the guy's name. Yeah, I read that his mom called him and thanked him when he got the part of Modern Family because she was happy that he wasn't playing douchebag.
I read that too. It was in the American Airlines magazine. I read it on a flight.
He's got kind of a douchebag feel to him.
He does, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm glad to see him breaking out, though.
As we start doing more events, I realized when Jeff said that there are some months where I read the American Airlines magazine about 15 times in 1 month.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because there's nothing else to do sometimes on takeoff.
And then sometimes I'm like, God, why can't they have this more than twice a month? Why do they have to wait every 2 weeks to replace this?
Speaking of takeoff, did you hear yesterday that Ariana Huffington got kicked off of a plane because she refused to turn her BlackBerry off, and some guy sitting next to her in first class started berating her, and they wouldn't stop. They got into a visible screaming match, and it almost came to blows, and so they threw him off the plane.
Really?
Yeah, and they had to deal with the FBI. Turn off your fucking BlackBerry!
Turn the phone off.
You guys are babies.
God damn. All the rules.
So
I believe we've been over this before.
Yeah.
There are rules.
And we disagree. Griffin and I disagree with you guys.
Yeah, I think that.
Well, y'all are gonna be on different planes than us from now on.
No,
have fun. Have fun in the not cool plane.
It's just not. It's not just that. It's just the idea that you guys get so weird about the rules, but you're not like that in real life. Like, I mean, you get really hung up on airplane rules, but I wouldn't say that you're both sticklers for
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
What do you think real life means?
Well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying.
I don't.
In every other aspect of their life.
I don't speed or do anything dangerous or against the law. I follow the letter of the law.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Well,
I'm a good dude.
Does that include lying right now?
Yeah, I need you to stay out of jail, so I will go ahead and agree with you.
Hey, speaking of staying out of jail, when are you guys going to finish the story about Griffin in the French Quarter?
No, that story was finished.
No, there's more to the story. What happened, Jeff? You should have heard all the bad things she was saying about you on the podcast. You did hear all those things. You were here.
I got to remind you that I know a lot about you, Jeff.
Yeah, no. We're at a stalemate.
Yeah.
That's not a turn for me and Gus. We got a whole hour to fill.
I feel like I've embarrassed her enough over that story.
Maybe we should bring the liquor from the kitchen in here.
The worst
do
part
some
was,
shots while we're doing this.
It's a long story, and every new group of friends that we hung out with for the next 5 days, he had to tell the story over again, and that was the worst.
To tell it right takes about a half an hour.
Yeah.
It's like new material. You hone it for a while.
That's right.
Take it on the road. Working stadiums.
But here's the thing, Jeff doesn't. He exaggerates stories for effect sometimes. And I don't know if you're aware that you do this, but
or